I look so pasty. Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd do something slightly different for me in the fact that I will be filming a chatty sort of get ready with me video. I know these are super popular, I've watched so many of them and I find them really relaxing just to sort of listen, see what people use on their faces. This is more going to be kind of my morning skincare and then some makeup because I don't really wear a lot of makeup on a day-to-day basis. I'm putting a little bit more on today just because I want to, but I don't normally wear much, if any, to be honest. So yeah, a lot of people have been asking what sort of stuff I use on my face, and so I thought this was a good way to sort of tie it in together. The first thing I've got to do is take off my glasses, so I'm going to feel super weird being on camera with wet hair and no glasses, but here she is. She looks 4 years old. The first product that I use on my face is the Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel Cleansing and Toning Lotion, which is here. I use this morning and night, and then I've got a reusable cotton pad which I love and I swear by, so I just sort of put some on there and I run it around my face. If you're wondering why I'm looking off into the distance, it is because I've placed a mirror behind the camera so I don't have to use the viewfinder. But yeah, I just rub this all over my face and it cleans it and it makes it feel really good. So a few things I thought I could talk about because otherwise I'm just going to be sat here doing my face, and I obviously don't talk to myself when I'm normally looking in the mirror. I mean, sometimes I do it a little bit, but so I'll just let this sort of dry on my face. Yeah, so I asked on Instagram if there was anything people would like me to talk about. One of the first things that someone asked was, how have you been and what have you been up to? And honestly, not a lot. Honestly, not a lot. Just sort of day by day, taking it by day, doing work, trying to work on myself and my YouTube. I've been trying to do exercise every day. I'm trying to want to be a stronger person, feel better about myself, feel more active because I haven't been very active because I've been inside and I haven't really left the house, but yeah. So the next thing I'm going to use is this Palmer's Cocoa Butter Lip Balm, which I absolutely love. It's SPF 15 as well, so it's good to protect you from the sun, because protecting yourself from the sun is very important. I'm not going to talk when I do this. Honestly, this stuff feels amazing, and then I'll put that on throughout the day. And then what I'll do next is I'll use this Aroma Water Toner Water, which is from Lush. It comes in this black bottle, as you can see, and then I will just shake it and spritz it around my face, and then I'll leave that to dry because obviously you can probably see it's a bit shiny. So yeah, this is a super weird video for me because this is not the sort of thing I would normally film, but apparently people are interested, even though I don't really have I don't have great skin. I have a skin condition called Rosacea, which you can see here. On camera it doesn't look as bad, but my nose is quite red today. I'm hoping that I can cover that up with some concealer because I don't really want that today. So I'm going to just talk you through the next three products that I use. So I use this Body Shop Vitamin E Eye Cream. Hello, you're going to focus. This stuff which goes under my eyes here. I then use this, which is some Dermalex Rosacea cream, which goes on my rosacea here, on my nose and here, and I find this really helps moisten it and reduces it slightly. It doesn't reduce it like fully, but yeah. And then on the rest of my face I use the Body Shop Vitamin E Moisture Protect Emulsion SPF 30 day cream, face cream, whatever you want to call it, because again, SPF is super important. I don't want to be damaging my skin at all because protecting your skin is super important. I don't want to risk anything. So I'm just going to put this on and then I'll talk to you. So a question somebody had asked me, how and when did you and Lauren meet? Because it's something that they were always curious to know, and I don't know if I've ever mentioned it in a video or not because I don't know, maybe nobody's asked or it's just not come up. So me and Lauren met in 2009 when we were in year 10 at secondary school, and we were in the same ICT class, or the computer I don't know what you call it, IT, it was called ICT back then. I was friends with someone and they made friends with someone that Lauren was friends with, so we were kind of sat separately in a pair, and my friend and her friend became friends because they were in the same textiles class, I believe, and so they were like, oh, is it okay if we switch places, because they wanted to sit and chat to each other, and I was like, yeah, fine. This was before I had crippling anxiety, so honestly now the thought of talking to some random person is terrifying, but back then I was like, yeah, whatever. So we switched places and I sat next to Lauren and I was just like, hi, I'm Becca, and I'm pretty sure I scared her a little bit because I was very loud and I was a bit bizarre. And those IT lessons we bonded. No, we went on really strange like stupid websites, and we used to spend a lot of time on Tumblr because this was like, it was like a core IT lesson that like you had to take one lesson a week and you had to do it. You didn't even get like a qualification from it, I'm pretty sure. You just had to do it so you learned some IT skills because, you know. Yeah, so we just kind of mucked about and did stupid stuff, and we bonded over One Direction. That's genuinely how we bonded, because we both liked One Direction, and we were like, I want to see them one day together, and we were like, okay. Then we kind of became closer friends, and then when we really became close was when we did our year 11 GCSE history trip to Berlin. So we went on a GCSE school trip to Berlin on a coach, which was hell. Like, it was like a 16-hour drive or something crazy. It was the cheapest option. But we shared a room with 2 other girls. One was my very close friend, and she's still my friend. But yeah, we bonded on that trip. We had to. We were the only room. So we stayed in a hostel, and we were the only room that had a shower in our room. Like, everyone else had to go use the communal showers, but for some reason we got the room with a shower, and I'm not sure if the teachers made us, like, gave it to us on purpose, but hey, everyone found it very interesting that we had a shower in our room. The talk of the trip. And I just remember my crush coming in and being like, oh, you have a shower? And I was just like, anyway, I'll carry on the story in a second. So then what I do after I've done all my skincare products, I use this, I don't know what you call it, it's like a skin rolly thing from the Body Shop to massage my face. People are like, what are you doing? People have like jade rollers, I know. I don't have a jade roller. I would like a jade roller or something of the sorts, but haven't got around to buying one, so I just have this one from the Body Shop, and it makes my face go like super red, but it helps absorb all the moisturizer and stuff, and it helps, I don't know, it helps bring blood to your face so you can repair your skin and stuff. So I look like a bit of a twit, but we're gonna go with that. So me and Lauren bonded on our Berlin trip. I just remember many funny things, and Lauren will remember that I'm on Fireman on his Segway, eating a lot of Dunkin' Donuts, having parties in people's hostel rooms. That was an interesting school trip, one I would never ever forget. So we bonded, and we've been the best of friends ever since, and we got older and we bonded over different things, and now obviously we're big fans of Disney. Like, we were always fans of Disney, but when you're a teenager you don't tell people that you like kids films, because I say kids films, when you're a teenager you think Disney is kids stuff and you don't want to admit that to anyone, but I was secretly still like, I love Disney. So I've kind of given my face a bit of a massage, and it feels nice. It's really good because you get really tense muscles here and your cheeks and you don't even realise. So I'm gonna do mascara on camera. I'm gonna end up doing my mascara on camera, but I'll be doing that typical face of looking like a right moron. So somebody asked me what I have been watching recently. I've watched Hamilton on Disney Plus because it is incredible, and if you haven't watched it, please go watch it. Being able to actually see it with the original Broadway cast, oh my, they are all so incredible and so beautiful, and I love them all. Me and Lauren have been watching all the Disney films in chronological order. So we obviously started with Snow White and Seven Dwarfs, and we're now, the next film we're due to watch is Bedknobs and Broomsticks, which I've never seen. The only thing I've seen from that film is, what's that got to do with my knob? What's that got to do with my knob? Honestly, I have no idea, but it's one of Lauren's favourites, so that's our next film. We haven't been watching them together, we've been watching them like separately and like messaging or being on the phone while they're on, because obviously we can't really be together at the moment. Although saying that, we can, because the rules are we are allowed inside a house, so we can now watch stuff together but from a distance. We've also started watching a Netflix show called She's Gotta Have It, I think that's what it's called. I'm really enjoying it. It ties in with the Black Lives Matter stuff, and obviously that's very important to educate yourself on, but I thought it looked good, so we're giving it a go. We've watched 4 episodes. I forgot to show you what mascara I use, sorry. This is the Mega Volume Mascara from Wet n Wild. It's my favourite mascara. It's cruelty free, it's very good, very cheap. Next thing we're gonna do is my eyebrows, because obviously you can see I don't have any on. So I use the Collection Incredibrow Brow Kit. I'm simple and basic and cheap, and I've been using this for ages and I know how to use it, and I'm not very good at doing makeup, so I use this. It's like £4. This is actually the one I'm using, but this is a new one to show you what it actually looks like. I use this middle colour. Probably not very matchy to my hair or whatever, but you know what? I don't care. So I'm gonna try to do my eyebrows on camera, and I'm a bit scared. So my absolutely gorgeous friend Ashlyn, who you will have seen if you watched my Disneyland August 2018, oh my god, what is that? 2018 trip. She came for a couple of days to come see me and Lauren and hang out at Disney, and it was like the best. Well, she said to me, tell me how much you miss me and if we could plan a dream trip to Disney. So Ashlyn, I miss you every day, and I mean that. Oh my god, what is this? Oh dear, I miss you every day, Ashlyn. Ashlyn, honestly. The fact that she lives in California and I live in the UK, it's just not possible to pop over and visit her, or vice versa. Obviously at the moment I can't anyway, but it's not exactly like a cheap option just to be able to like, oh, I'll come see you. So it sucks, but I'm so glad to have you in my life, Ashlyn. The dream Disney trip. Oh, what would be a dream Disney trip for us? Because I feel like California is your home park. Paris is our home park. I mean, I would love for Ashlyn to come to Disneyland Paris so I could show her around, because that would be amazing. I'm not sure about my eyebrow at the moment, so we're just gonna roll with it and see how the other one goes. Oh, the dream trip. I mean, it would be a dream to go to like Walt Disney World together, because I feel like that's neither of our home parks and it would be an experience for both of us. Me, you and Lauren going to every Disney park in a trip. I mean, I don't have that amount of money. None of us have that amount of money, and I think that would take me way too long to be able to afford that. That would be the dream. Or a Disney cruise. Oh my god. I'm not very good with makeup, as you can see, and I feel like the pressure of being on camera is making it harder for me. I feel like I look more like me. I'm not really sure how that looks. Next up, I'm gonna put some earrings in because I feel like I need to. The reason I'm kind of getting like actually ready today is because I'm going to see Lauren, and we are going for a nice little walk around the New Forest because that's fairly close to where we are. We want to do something different because it's nice weather outside and it's just nice to be able to spend some time with her. I will pretty much always let my hair air dry because I don't want to use too much heat on it. I don't want to damage it, and obviously, as you can tell, my roots are crazy long because I still haven't gone to the hairdresser yet, and I still don't quite feel comfortable going yet. So now I'm just going to put some primer on my... What? I don't do full foundation most of the time because I can't be bothered, if I'm being honest. I wish I was one of those girls who could just get up in the morning and do like a full gorgeous face of flawless makeup, foundation, highlighter, bronzer, eyeshadow, god knows what else, because I'm not with it. But I'm just not. I can't do makeup. I just can't. I'm gonna put some concealer on again because I'm so cheap. I use the Collection Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear Concealer, which looks like this. I think, is this from Superdrug? Yes, so that's the concealer I use. As you can tell, I don't use fancy brands or anything because as I don't wear makeup enough, I don't spend too much money on stuff like that. I spend more money on skincare. Like my Body Shop stuff is fairly expensive, and then I just use it's not even a beauty blender, it's a fake beauty blender, but more like an egg thingy, which is a bit dirty and I don't want to show you it, but I just use this and rub that in, and then I'll add a bit more concealer when I have blended this in. But this is sort of the general makeup I'll wear at Disney parks, because if you've watched my Disney vlogs, you'll know I don't wear anything fancy. I mean, I don't think you've ever really seen me with like fancy makeup. The only time I wear proper full face is if either I'm bored and I just want to put some makeup on and take some pictures of myself, which sounds really self-centered and narcissistic, but hey, here we are. Or if I'm going on like a night out. Haven't been on a night out this year at all. I think one of my favorite things about going on nights out with friends is like the getting ready and the pre-drinking. So it makes me look super ghostly. I don't know what to say. I'm not, as you can tell, I will never become a beauty guru on YouTube. I have no makeup skills, I have no knowledge, I just bung stuff on my face. The camera definitely washes out some sort of colour on my face because I definitely have a bit more colour on my face looking at the mirror. So yeah, that is basically my morning skincare routine / makeup routine. There's not much makeup, as you can see. Hopefully you found that enjoyable and now you know what sort of stuff I use on my face. I really need to moisturise my hands because they're so cracked and dry at the moment and it's disgusting. Disgusting! I'm just going to put my glasses back on. So Becca is back in the building, still with wet hair, but I'm not going to dry it. I like it when it air dries, there's like a wave to it and it looks nice. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. It was a little bit different for me and people have been asking for it. I'm really sorry if that was like a bit boring and really rambly, but as you know, I tend to ramble a lot and make zero sense. This is me after my skin and my makeup, and that's all there is to it really. I have a slightly different nighttime routine that has slightly different things, and I tend to do face masks once a week, and when I shower I have like a face scrub to keep my skin clean and happy. And it's not perfect, but skin isn't perfect, and obviously there are some people who have flawless beautiful skin, but they do obviously work hard for it. I also drink a lot of water, and that does help. Yeah, sometimes diet does play a part in it, so if you eat slightly healthier you probably get results in your skin, but it doesn't happen overnight. People always want results straight away. It takes at least a month for things to start to improve and change. I'm not a skincare expert, so whatever, but that's just the stuff that works for me at the moment, and it's taken me years to find a skincare routine that my skin is happy with because it's very sensitive. with. I really hope you did enjoy that video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If this is something that you enjoyed, maybe I can do other sort of things in this style in the future. I just wanted to try it out and try something different for me and my channel, because why not? So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very, very soon for another video. Bye!